Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling? Just take my hand and take me home tonight. Throwing caution to the wind, I'll take a chance and let you in. Just take my hand and take me home tonight.
Hi guys, and welcome back, and welcome to another video where today you join me in Spain, and it is boiling hot, which is a little bit different to the British weather, but I am here thanks to Audi Sport. They have invited me to the launch of the all-new Audi R8 rear-wheel drive series. So this is going to be seriously good fun, and I still can't get my head around an Audi R8 being rear-wheel drive, but we are here. There are so many cars parked up. Quite a few of them have actually already left us. Me and Paul Wallace just went out in the Audi R8, the Spider version. So that was really cool to go out in that. But this rear-wheel drive series, it's going to be so cool to be able to drive it and get a proper feel for a rear-wheel drive R8. This is a really rare car for Audi to have made, and totally different. It's their first rear-wheel drive car they've ever made, I believe, and there is only 999 total cars in the world. They are very, very rare, and there's not 999 Spiders and 999 coupes. It's total. Right, let's have a look at this car. So first of all, it looks mega, doesn't it? It does look really cool. The white with this stripe which is going through here and sort of like quite cool graphics on there. I think that's pretty cool. The first thing, obviously, the wing. There is no rear wing. Hi, Paul. Price starts at about £108,000.
Yeah, I think it is 108.
108.
Alcantara.
Alcantara, yeah.
We didn't have that in ours.
Alcantara. That's very nice. It's a very nice interior, isn't it? Let's be honest. We've got a spec sheet here.
They don't need to change much on the interior.
We've got a spec sheet. We've been filming a video on your channel, like we say, in the Spider, and that's been quite an experience, and you got a sideways.
It wasn't our first choice.
It wasn't our first choice. All the cars basically.
I didn't get sideways. What are you talking about? That wasn't on camera.
No, that wasn't on camera. No, what are we talking about? I'm so intrigued because I drove the R8 like 2 days ago.
It's fresh in your mind.
It's fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really interesting to see what this is going to be like.
I think you'll feel familiar behind the wheel of it because it's an R8.
Yeah.
But I do think when you start pushing on and you start finding the limits of the car, turning, braking, that sort of thing,
yeah,
you'll feel the front end difference. And I'm not talking from like expertise. You're the expert. You're the expert because you know how to race.
I'm a racing driver. Yeah. We are inside the rear wheel steer R8. So first impressions in here, I'm on the left, which is different to driving in England because you always sit on the right. But these Alcantara seats are seriously nice. They really are. It's all so familiar in here because I do own an R8. But I'm going into this with the whole totally different sort of perception because it feels like I'm driving something different. Because it's rear wheel drive, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Oh yes. We're inside in your dream car.
This now is my dream car. For those that haven't seen my video, go and check it out. Great plug. Getting it in early. But in all seriousness, in all seriousness, this is the car that we both wanted to drive.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain that I drove the Spider because it was pretty cool, but this is the one.
The moment this car came out, I was intrigued. I was like, does that mean that the R8 is just even more appealing now? Because a supercar, rear-wheel drive, even though a four-wheel drive supercar is still very cool, rear-wheel drive keeps you on your toes and it might give you more experience. So this car being 50 kilos lighter, it might handle better.
Should handle better.
Should handle better. I'm already in dynamic mode.
Good lad. Oh, it's fast from the passenger seat.
Really?
Yeah. Oh! I wasn't expecting that.
That's a racing driver. But mate, do you know what I've seen straight away? The steering is another world.
Yeah.
So on the on the Quattro, you feel it feels heavier, and it's all like it still handles well. This is so direct because the front wheels, there's no drive through the front wheels. It's coming from the back.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I'm so glad that Audi have built this car because he should have built it right from the word go. It's like.
Okay, so it's got less power than the V10 Plus.
Less power than the V10 Plus, the same power as the standard V10.
Yes.
So the Audi launched the R8 with the V10 Plus and the V10. They didn't launch the V8 like they did in the Generation 1.
Yeah.
So that had 540 PS. This has 540 PS. And it's got 540 Newton meters of torque, which makes it very easy to remember those two stats.
Done.
Done. That's all you need to know.
And it's got the same engine and power output as the Hurricane that you used to have.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't.
You missed it. You missed it. You revved either side of the underpass.
In terms of the sound dampening, it is crazy because my R8. Did you know I am one?
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't see any videos.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Did you wrap it?
Yeah, you wrapped it. Pink. The sound dampening is a big thing.
Yeah.
Because people outside are like, mate, your car is so loud. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Because the sound dampening is so good.
Yeah.
You put the windows down. Like when we were in the Spider, we'd be hearing a little bit more noises now and things like that. In this, it's very quiet. And we're in dynamic.
Yeah. This is the loudest setting with the exhaust valves open.
For me, one reason why this car would be an interesting purchase, this wouldn't be a purchase now or anytime soon. If I went away from the V10 Plus and came back to something, this would interest me more.
Just a little different, a little bit quirkier.
A little bit quirky, yes! We've nailed it.
Quirky is the word.
It's quirkier. This around a track would be a hell of a lot of fun.
A hoot, some might say.
Oh yes, they would. It would.
Yeah.
Because understeer, the V10 Plus it is known to have understeer. It's still obviously a very capable supercar, but if you have rear wheel drive, you feel that you can sort of have the car sort of dancing at your. No, because you wouldn't, because you would be crashing.
Archie Hamilton would have it dancing.
What's my channel called?
Archie Hamilton Racing.
Yes. Oh, it does take off.
It's all the power you need.
You don't need any more.
No, you don't need any more.
You don't need any more than that.
It annoys me that everyone feels like they need to supersede the previous car with more power. The F12, everyone said it's got too much power. Ferrari replaced it with a car that's got more power than the F12.
Yeah. They've gone the other way.
Exactly, they've gone the other way because they want to build the ultimate driving machine.
Mate, the handling, I kid you not, it feels like it's on rails. It is so incredibly good. It's another, I think I'm going to jump in my R8 tomorrow and be like, what's happened? Because there it is, there's another one coming the other way.
Looks good.
It looks good on the road.
It does look good on the road.
And it handles well. This is a game changer. We've just pulled over. Oh my good God. This car is way too much fun. Me and Paul are in total agreement here, but my expectations coming into this video were just, it's just too much fun just driving it. But it's not even that. It's when you get out of it and you look, I think the white works so well with the red, and just to look at, I jumped out and I was just like, that looks very, very cool. Just to see how that sort of looks without the wing. I keep banging on about how this doesn't have a wing, and it's just such a good looking car. This little section does go up, doesn't it?
Yep.
Paul is going for a drive. Oh, now you're excited. Compared to the Spider, I bet you're excited now.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh. What we're going to do, rear wheel drive, so that means...
Rear wheel drive. We've found some land that isn't tarmac, so it's not going to affect the tyre tread. I think just see what happens.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm gonna be. That's what I wanted to say.
For what reason?
You know, stars in your eyes.
Yeah.
Tonight, but you don't get it. So we are now back, and the drive in the rear wheel series. I can't get my words out. Rear wheel drive R8 is now completed. What a car! That has just impressed me so much. And it's just so much fun. I think the fun factor and the fun we've had in driving on these incredible roads around Madrid has just been so cool. And this car, I mean, for the future, that is a fantastic investment. I mean, obviously owning an R8 for quite a while, that wouldn't be the car that you just sort of go and buy now. But let's say I didn't own an R8 next, and then I went back to something like that. That is what I would go back to next, 100%. I think Paul is in total agreement with that.
Yep.
That it's just a total different experience. It really is. This is a different kind of spec one. This is very cool. What colour is this? Do we know
it's Daytona Grey.
Daytona Grey. Personally, I'd probably pick the grey. Paul has done a video on his channel with the Spider, etc. So make sure you go and check that out. A massive thank you to Audi Sport for inviting us down. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all very soon.